Hello everyone, my name is Angelica and this is the Introducing History Assessment 3 oral presentation. Our topic is historical eras and styles. Today I'm going to talk about how architecture reflects the human spirit through time, from faith and light to function and survival. Every style tells a story about what people once believed in. Let's travel through four periods: Romanesque, Gothic, Bauhaus, and Brutalism, to see how our ideas of beauty and purpose have changed. We begin with the Romanesque period around the 11th century. This was a time of faith and fear, wars, disease, and the search for safety. Churches like St. Foy in Conques were built with thick walls, small windows, and semicircular arches. Everything was made to last, heavy, solid, and stable. When people entered such churches, they felt protected, almost like inside a stone fortress. The design was not just for beauty, but for spiritual comfort. It reflected people's belief that heaven was strong and eternal, even when life outside was uncertain. Then came the Gothic period, starting in the 12th century. People began to look upward, full of hope and imagination. The best example is Notre Dame de Paris. Gothic architecture researched for sky, vertical lines, flying buttresses, and large stained glass windows. Lights became the main material of faith. When sunlight passes through the colorful glass, the whole space looked divine. It was no longer about protection but about inspiration. The Gothic style expressed the belief that beauty could bring people closer to God. Next, we move to the 20th century and the Bauhaus movement in Germany. After the chaos of interest industrialization and war, people asked, how can design improve everyday life? The Bauhaus answered, function over decoration. Its motto was from follows function. At the Bauhaus building in Dessau, everything was clear and simple. Glass walls, straight lines, and open spaces. It wasn't just an art school, it was a philosophy. Bauhaus believed that good design should serve everyone, not only the rich, but society as a whole. It was modern, logical, and human at the same time. Finally, we arrived at Brutalism, another 20th century movement after World War II. City was destroyed and people needed to rebuild quickly. The word Brutalism comes from French "beton brut", means raw concrete. It look rough, but its purpose was honest, to show the truth of material and structure. The Barbican Centre in London is a good example. A massive complex of urban housing, culture, and community life. Some people find brutalism cold or heavy, but it reflects the mood of a world trying to recover from loss. To me, it's not about ugliness, it's about honesty. It reminds us that beauty can exist even in the raw, unfinished parts of life. From the heavy stone from Saint-Foy to raw con- concrete for Barbican, architecture tells the story of how humans research for meaning, through faith, through reason, and through survival. Each style reflects its time. The Romanesque built safety, The Gothic research for heaven, the Bauhaus trust in logic, and the brutalism face the truth of a broken world. When I look at these buildings, I see more than history. I see people trying to find beauty when what they believe and courage in how they rebuild. So architecture is not just about space, it's about us, the way we live, think, and hope. This is the end of my speech. Thank you for listening and watching.